Hi there, I'm Charlotte Harris and I'm the designer of the Royal Bank of Canada garden, which was an RHS Chelsea garden and has now moved here to Martin Mere. We've been working on the relocation of the garden from RHS Chelsea here to Martin Mere since June with the help of the fantastic staff at Martin Mere. And they've worked really hard on taking this garden and the spirit of it and really recreating it fantastically. So you can see around me, we're standing on the paving here, which is made from 3 sliced 11-ton granite boulders, and it's actually been designed to have the cellular structure of a maple leaf because it is the Royal Bank of Canada garden. The garden was inspired by the woodlands and wetlands of Canada, which is called the Boreal, which is why it felt really right to bring it to Martin Mere, because there's a fantastic section of the reserve called the wooded wetlands. And these wetlands in Canada, the Boreal, are some of the biggest wetlands of their type in the world, freshwater wetlands. And so what I wanted to do with the garden was use materials that were of the place of the Canadian Boreal. So that's why I used granite boulders as the terrace. I've also used copper, because copper is one of the minerals that you find in the geology of the Boreal. And finally, the timber we've used is larch, because larch is one of the trees that you find in the Boreal. So all of the timber here is larch. It's been scorched to have that sense of woodlands when they burn and regenerate. And then as you look around the garden, we have 5 jack pines, which are the archetypal trees of the Boreal alongside the larches. And these are kind of very characterful evergreen pines that you see absolutely everywhere. They're very slow growing and actually were really hard to source for the Chelsea garden. But we've got 5 of them here. The 3 largest ones are about 45 years old, and then surrounding them are shrubs and herbaceous perennials that are either found out in that zone or are very close substitutes that we might use in the UK or in Europe. Around the garden there's a wetland area to speak about these kind of vast forests and wetlands that you find out in Ontario, which is where I travelled to research it. And there's wetland planting, there's woodland planting, and there's sunny planting. So it was a really highly researched garden. I'm just really delighted that the garden we made for Chelsea has a permanent home in such a beautiful place. So do come down to Martin Mere and see it.